Hi, this is Brian Van from sportbiketrackgear.com. Today we're going to do a video review on the Arai Profile helmet. Man, this is a gorgeous graphic, isn't it, Eric? Wow. Okay, the profile. Let's talk about the shell shape of the profile. In the Arai helmet series, the profile is, dubbed as the long oval. Okay, so we go from RX7, which is intermediate oval, to the Quantum 2, which is round oval, to the Profile, which is long oval, and then we also have the Vector, which, I would deem that more along the lines of the RX-7 as kind of an intermediate oval, long oval. Okay, briefly, let's touch on what does that mean. Each one of these helmets is going to offer a different fit and a different feel. If you're looking in the mirror, and when you see your dome, you literally see this oval like this. And there are some people you can clearly see they are certainly long oval. And you have trouble fitting in most of the common helmets that they feel, tight in the forehead, tight in the back, and then loose on the sides. Odds are you're going to be a long oval, okay? And you need to try an Arai profile. Now, does that mean that this helmet is not going to work for someone that fits into most of the common helmets well? No, it does not mean that. Personal experience with this for me and many of us here at the shop indicates that if you have just a standard, North American head form, you're going to work well in all the Arai helmets, the RX-7, the Vector, the Quantum 2, and the Profile. Each one is going to offer a different fit and feel, so we would encourage that you take a moment and go try one on if you have the opportunity. But once again, if you fit well into most of the common helmets and you see a graphic in the profile that really tickles and you want to give it a shot, there's a very strong possibility it's going to fit you fine. Understand it's going to have a different feel. It's going to have more of a snug feeling here on the sides of your head. Okay? That's what I noticed between the RX-7 and the Quantum 2. Let's talk about specific features of this helmet. Ventilation first. Okay? We have here at the top of the shield, we have vents that are actually built into the shield, two detents, okay? You've got closed, you've got half, you've got full on, okay? And there is some ductwork that is behind these vents that we'll show you here when we have the shield off, and you can see where it clearly flows into them, and then it directs it into the helmet, some of it on the shield to help demist. The chin vent, this is pretty much standard through most of the Arai helmets. It's a multi-position chin vent, closed, middle, full on. In each position, it directs and diverts the airflow in a different way into the helmet to help with some demisting and whatnot on the shield. It's pretty effective on the days when fog can be an issue. Ventilation at the top. We've got a simple on and off scoop vent. At the back, we have a multi-position exhaust vent. We've got off, half, full open. That part there is completely replaceable, as well as the other vents on the helmet, so if you have an issue, it's really not a problem. They can be replaced. Now, here at the back of the helmet, we have molded into the shell, we have some extractor vents with covers. These are basically always on. The concept here is it completes the circuit. The air comes in the front of the helmet, it flows out. The exhaust vents, if these are open, and the extractor vents here, if these are open, realistically, if there's no air coming in the front, these aren't going to do anything, so the fact that you can't turn them off on a cold day really has no negative effect whatsoever. You'll notice with the profile, let's see if we can capture this here, a little bit of shell detail here, a little ridge here in the back. You can see there's a little ridge here where it catches this vent. You're really going to have the helmet in your hands to see that. Let's show you how to take the shield on and off real quick. Start with off. There are two release levers. Simply pull up. You can hear it and feel it disengage. Grab the center, pull it right off. We'll leave it off for now because I want to show you the vents, the ductwork. Here it is right here. Those vents on the shield clearly flow into it. There's some channels here that allow it to escape, and it filters it into the helmet, some of it on the shield, some of it inside the helmet. Very effective. The interior on this helmet is removable, washable, and replaceable, just like the RX-7 and the Quantum 2 helmet. That's a nice feature. If you're a guy or a gal that keeps a helmet for a couple of years, and you wear it quite a bit, it's going to get some odor to it, it's going to need some maintenance. You're able to pull this out, wash it, reinstall it. If you keep it long enough that you actually need to replace the liner, all these parts can be bought separately and freshen the helmet up and make it just as it was day one. Actually, it'll be better than it was day one, because with any one of these helmets, especially the Arai series, the EPS of the helmet is soft enough that it actually breaks in for your head, okay? So if you've had the helmet for a couple of years, broken everything in, and it just, a little odor with the interior, you want to freshen it up, put the new interior in, it's going to feel even better than it did day one, because the EPS is already broken in just for you. Chin spoiler. Just pulls right out like so, pushes back in, that's part of the helmet. Show you some more shell detail here. I don't know if the camera's going to pick all this up or not. There's some cool ridges up here in the chin. Profile is a good looking helmet. They've got a lot of really cool graphics in this one for sure. We're going to do this video in two parts, okay? This is part one, where we're talking about features, benefits, sizing. I'm going to hit one more time, I'm going to bang on the shell-shaped drum at the end of this video. The profile is a long oval in the Arai series, okay? RX-7, intermediate oval. Vector, intermediate oval. Quantum 2 is more of a round oval, and then our profile, a long oval. If you have a standard North American head shape, okay, every one of those four helmets, those four series, is going to work for you. Odds are it's going to fit you. It's going to offer a different feel. So if you have the opportunity to try one on, please do so.